Alright, welcome to Dragon Basket, channel that's going to continue for an undisclosed amount of time to not have an intro. Probably a lot of channels have that, but I'm going to say it anyway. Yeah, please get me likes, views, and whatever so that I can monetize this channel and justify putting effort into it. I mean, I am putting effort into the recording part. I put effort into the drawing part. Anyway, today I just want to go over the first half of the walk cycle. So let me pull this up. Yay! So last video I showed you a bunch of designs I did, and this was the character that I ended up on. Now, I did technically start this wrong, because I decided to start with this in the down position. Generally, you want to start from the contact position. I started drawing these from the down position. The reason I did that was because I wanted to get a drying effect from this foot over here. So there were a couple things that I told my teacher when I showed him the preview for this. First, I don't have like any torso movement during this. I really need to add it. That's very important, but I was just trying to get the walk going well with that little bit of a drag through. So he drags this leg through, lifts it up, and sets it down. So I was focusing on that and didn't get the bobbing of the body going. So the next thing I told him, what was it? Oh yeah, specifically at the end here, I have a comparison of the contact and down. This is the contact, this is the down. Since this is a walk cycle, what the foot needs to do is you have the back foot and front foot or whatever, and as this one foot comes forward to pass over, the other one's coming back so that it stays on the same position on the paper. It stays in the middle of the paper. So in the contact to down here, I don't have any of that back, or I don't really have any of the forward going. There are a couple differences. The contact is a little more straight up, which is fine because the down wants to be leaned forward, leaning into the step. And then the legs also, the contact, the legs are a little more straight because he's not stepping into the step yet. He's just still settling into the step. I'd noticed this myself, but I forgot to mention it to my teacher, so he brought this up and gave me good examples. He just did a couple drawings real fast and showed me how to work through this. But the feet, if I tap through here, you notice that the feet are in the exact same position every single frame. They're rotated, but they have the same shape. So it's like I have my fist here, and all I did was rotate it. If you were actually stepping onto something, you would contact and then settle down, and then to step off, you'd bring back up. I'm just like this the entire time. I noticed that in my drawing. Again, I was just trying to focus on getting some of that movement down so that I could fix things afterwards. But he was really helpful in pointing that out. So I'm just going to let this play real for a couple times real fast. It's a start. It looks smooth, but it doesn't look smooth, but you get the feeling, the sense of the movement. There is quite a bit of a jump between the up position and the contact position. I think that's a little bit too much. Because of how I want this guy to move, he's in the down position, he's in passing one. Now, I don't think this is actually a thing. This should be an in-between. Passing two, I've kind of split the passing into two. I did that because I want more of the timing to be on the dragging the foot through, lifting it up, and then kind of a floating feel right before he crashes down. So the time I just did passing one, passing two, to increase the time it takes, so that I have more time or frames to do that. So I don't know if it's an actual thing to do two passing poses, but that's what I'm doing, two passing extremes. On this one, I also just want to note real quick, he's kind of leaned back when he should be more straight, or maybe even leaned forward a tiny bit. That's something I noticed. I wanted to show you in the preview I showed my teacher. I actually just rotated the paper so that it was more aligned better. But yeah, we have this walk cycle. I've gone over a few of the things I need to fix. So I think this is the left cycle because his left leg is forward. So I need to do the right cycle, and then I need to do the renovations or redo them, clean them up, and add the horns. I only have the horns in the contact, maybe one or two of the passing. Also, as you can see, when they get into the passing and the up, you can't really see the head. He gets too tall. So I either need to transpose this down a little bit. So here is my contact line. I either need to bring it down a little bit or make the character smaller. One thing that's going to help is fixing the feet, especially for the down and the contact. The feet are just going to flatten out a lot more. Really give that sense of weight transfer. Yeah, let's just go through it a couple more times while I just kind of end it. I think this is really good progress. Once I add the right, I think it's going to look really good. For this, I also was going to add an up two. So this is up. Actually, this would probably be the up two because it's starting to settle down. So between here and here, I might add something just to give it a little bit more of a loft and then crashing down. And I currently have these animated on 4s, so each image is up for 4 frames. I'll do in-betweens, but as an example, maybe up 2 is going to be on 4 frames, and then, up 1 is going to be on 4 frames, and then up 2 is only going to be on 2 frames, so that it goes from loft to crash, because I want the weight to kind of weigh him down, so he's dragging his foot, and then he lifts up into a step, and he's defied gravity for a second, he lofts, and then it just crashes back down. So that's what I'm going for with this character. I have a good start. I have to have it turned in by the 12th, so I'm going to be working on this a lot, as well as the other assignments. I have a ball and tail, I have the walkthrough, and I have this to finish and turn in by the 12th, so I'm going to get that done. And I'm rambling too much. Let's just end this, and yeah, thanks for watching. This is Christian of Dragon Basket, and I need to come up with an appropriate outro for this. And I will care about that sometime. I'll start caring about it when I actually get viewers. Well, I'll care about it before then, because I think it's going to take me a while to get viewers, but cool.